Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andres Sandoval. My group is 68. Today, I am going to talk about my learning process and commitments. Okay. Below, I am going to share. I am going to share my chart. Okay. In the courses English 1 and English 2, I could learn basic vocabulary and grammar. Yeah. I am going to use this vocabulary and grammar to make sentences. As regards vocabulary, I will look for synonyms of these words to make more structured sentences, especially when I will be writing to avoid redundancy. Okay. Uh, in English 3, I could improve my grammar until an intermediate level and learned new vocabulary related to listening skills. I could understand better audios with a British accent. Okay. The contribution to English 5 is I am going to use this grammar to make more complex sentences in English 5. Use my listening skills to comprehend larger conversation in English, yeah, between 10 and 11 minutes. Finally, in English 4, I want to stand out. I could improve a lot my writing skills since I did some essays and I love of writing documents. I improve a little my speaking skills due I have some debates with my classmates related to different topics. I think it was very useful. The speaking encounters have been important owing to they have let me speak with more confidence and fluency in English. Okay. The contribution to English 5 is I learned it in English 4. I will use it in this course for writing academic documents, and I will be able to speak more confidently in English when I will making videos. Well, in this slide, I am going to share with you the how to you practice writing, reading, speaking, and listening. Okay. In writing, I created stories in English, essays, and documents. Related to reading, in the quizzes of previous courses, I read the whole text to understand it and checked the unknown vocabulary. Later, I answered the question related to the reading. If I didn't understand the reading well, I would read it over and over again to look into what topic it was talking about, and sometimes read the question first. After that, I chose the paragraph that was the most relevant to the question. Related to speaking, I took part in speaking encounters and debates. Likewise, I created some videos speaking about different topics. Finally, according to the listening skills in the quizzes of previous courses, I listened to the whole audio and tried to understand what topic the speakers were talking about. If I didn't comprehend well, I would play it again and again. I think the best strategy for listening is the repetition constantly, especially for long audios, 3 minutes or longer. Now, I am going to share with you the benefits in each in each skill. Okay. Uh, the question was, what benefits have these activities brought to you in each skill? Okay. In writing, I have learned new vocabulary and advance. It has let me improve my grammar and punctuation skills. In reading, I can understand more easily what reading is about and what topic is being taught. Speaking related to speaking, I have gained more confidence to speak in English, and I have overcome and a little my shyness for speaking. Finally, related to listening, I can understand better English conversations, and I have learned a bunch about the British accent since the audios in questionnaires were with this accent. In this slide, I am going to explain and I am going to answer the question: how do you prepare yourself to develop your writing, reading, speaking, and listening skills? Related to writing, I follow the structure for making sentences: subject, verb, complement. After that, I analyze the sentences that I am writing to put the punctuation marks. If I don't know any word, I will check the dictionary. Finally, I reread the whole document to correct the mistakes. Related to reading, I glance at a text to know what topic are talking about. After that, I check the unknown vocabulary. If it's a questionnaire, I review the reading again to answer the question. Related to reading, I created a script to know what I'm going to say. Check the vocabulary and pronunciation of words that I don't know well or is tricky. If I forget a word, I look for new alternatives, different ways to say, or synonyms. Okay. Finally, related to listening skills, I play the whole audio, and if I don't understand well what the speakers are talking about, I play as many times as necessary. If the audio has the feature of reducing the speed of speech, I choose this option to understand what speakers speakers are talking about. I guess it's very useful to improve my listening skills. Well, lately I am going to answer the last question. Okay, the last question was, what kind of activities do you engage in to learn grammar? Okay, in this aspect, I answered. I review grammar topics by checking flashcards to remember the grammar rules. Additionally, I practice and review through quizzes, websites, English books, and videos on YouTube. Likewise, when I'm writing, I consider all the grammar rules. Well, in this slide, I am going to explain you my personal commitments. Okay, my personal commitments are: read thoroughly the guidelines to submit an excellent quality task. Second, manage the time to submit the task promptly. Third, have a little more dedication when I will be speaking in English and making videos. That's all my presentation about my learning process and my personal commitments. Thank you for your time. See you. Bye.